Okay. Okay, we're recording now. Okay. Hello, Sally. How are you today?
Hi, I'm well. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. My name is Anna, and I'm the Human Resources Specialist for Communication Solutions. Melissa, did you want to introduce yourself?
Oh, yes, my name is Melissa. I'm the Human Resources Director for Communication Solutions. Nice to meet you, Sally.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome. We're happy that you're here. And so we're interviewing today for the entry level accounting position. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, thank you so much for your interest in that position. And so Melissa and I just have a few questions for you. And then if you, at the end, if you have any questions for us, please feel free to ask those. What I'm looking here at your resume, can you tell me a little bit about your accounting skills and certifications that you have?
So I do have my bachelor's in accountancy. It's a accounting specialist from Ghost Town University. And in addition to that, I have been working for the past few years as an accounts receivable specialist for a company called Apex, where I handle all of the accounts receivables transactions.
Okay, good.
Okay, well, Miss Sally, I would like to ask you, a few questions myself. I mean, describe a time in your that you found a billing discrepancy, and how did you resolve it?
Well, the first thing that I did when I found it is I went to our operations and kind of looked into the problem and had them investigate. And from there, I worked closely with them to determine what our next route would be. And we ended up crediting the customer the difference. We had overbilled them. So we credited them back the difference and apologized profusely, and they were very happy with that solution.
All right, excellent.
Good. Sally, as you know, working already in accounting now, you know that sometimes depending like on the time of the month, there are time sensitive processes and balances and whatnot that need to be taken care of in a timely manner. How do you manage your time throughout the day?
I like to start my mornings with writing a list of to-dos, and I prioritize to base off the most urgent need. Obviously with accounts receivable and what I've been doing, I'm familiar with monthly closings and things of that nature. So I have a unique ability to prioritize and meet goals.
Okay, good.
Excellent. So Miss Sally, I just wanted to ask, so what type of information would you commonly include in a bill for service render?
Well, first off, you'd want to start with the customer name and their bill to address, because obviously if you don't get the bill to them, you probably won't get paid. So customer information, if there's a job number or a PO reference or work order, anything like that, I'd want to include that on there, as well as the due date, net terms, and a full description and total amount, plus tax if it's applicable.
All right, thank you.
As you know, our accounts receivable, you have that little bit of experience. This position that we have available now does require a bit of data entry. And of course, when you enter, just any data, or when you balance an account, how would you, or how do you guard against making any type of mistake when it's maybe a long ledger or just a lot of data entry?
That's a great question. I'd like to say that I'm very diligent. I check my work consistently. Obviously human error will still occur, but I use all sorts of resources such as spell checker and resources that are available to me. I will double check, triple check before I post anything. And I'm quite diligent about that.
Okay, good, nice.
Okay, well, this will be a last question. So what are you pursuing in your career in accounting? Like what do you see your future in with communication solutions? What do you see your career as an accounting here?
If I'm selected as your candidate, I hope to exceed expectations and continue to grow throughout the company, whatever capacity that allows, whether it be moving up and possibly managing a team or even moving further. I hope to obtain my CPA relatively soon, and hopefully that will help advance my career with communication solutions.
All right, awesome.
Good. Yeah, definitely growing within the company is a possibility. We are growing as a company, and so we're always looking for great candidates, and we prefer always to hire within. So that's great. Now, do you? I'm done with Melissa and I are done with the questions that we have for you. Do you have any questions for us?
I don't, not at the moment. No.
Okay. Okay, well, great. It was a pleasure meeting you. Melissa and I do have a few more candidates that we would like to interview and review, but we will definitely be getting back to you once we decide on who we decide to hire. And if you don't have any questions, well, we thank you so much for your time, and thank you for coming out, and thank you for your interest in our company.
Thank you so much for interviewing me and taking the chance.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Sally. You have a good day.
Thank you, you as well.